You're about to witness one of the fastest sports in the world, with a ball traveling at speeds close to 200 miles per hour.
Execution. Determination.
Sacrifice.
Fearless.
Discipline.
Passion. You have to be a little crazy. The ball's moving up to 200 miles an hour. I'm trying to push it to 3.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at the 40th annual Louis Droke Pro-Am. Pro doubles final coming up between Jake Bredenbeck and Jose Diaz versus Javier Mar and Rodrigo Montoya. For those of you that missed it, we just had an awesome pro singles final. Alex Landa wins his first Tier 1 event, defeating Daniel De La Rosa 11-10 in a tiebreaker. Referee Scotty Mack. Oh, here it is. Here it is, match point of that singles final. Landa to serve. De La Rosa, here's the winning shot right there. Landa rolls out the backhand. Drops to his knees for his first Tier 1 win. Here it is one more time. What a great shot by Alex Landa to win that match. The players were separated by a total of 2 points. Landa won the first game 15-6, lost the second game 15-7, won the tiebreaker 11-10. So a 2-point differential over that entire match. Fantastic to watch. Congrats to Alex Landa on his first Tier 1 win. And here we go with the Pro Doubles final. Mar and Montoya to serve first. Ready?
Javier, Rodrigo, serve. 0, serving 0.
Skip ball by Javier Mar.
0, serving 0.
Bredenbeck Diaz serving for the first time here, 0-0. Nice pinch by Javier Mar off that serve by Diaz. Jake Bredenbeck to serve. And with the hard Z that he's been using all week long. Puts the ball away. Bredenbeck and Diaz on the board first, 1-0. Nice put away by Javier up front. We're 0-1. Screen serve called by referee Scott McClellan. Still 0-1 here early in the first. Half out, 0 serves 1. Hector Garcia down in Mexico is watching. Hi Hector, ¿cómo está? Matt Nuttall in Indiana in the chat box. Oh, look at that, the announcer on the screen. I know that guy. George Bustos down in San Antonio joining us this afternoon. Nice pass. Half out. Still serving here at 1-0. Bredenbeck up top. Montoya going to bring that ball down and into the corner. Jake is there. Good save by Montoya. Big ball for Jake to shoot off. Tries to pinch the corner. Mars there. That's a great shot by Jose Diaz as he had to shoot that ball under his partner's feet. Good hops, by the way, by Jake Bredenbeck. Zero serves 2. Mar and Montoya trying to figure out how to get on the board. And they do with a splat by Javier Mar. 1 serves 2. Half out as Rodrigo hits his own partner. Philip Callahan wants to know what happened to Javier Moreno. Now, I don't know what happened to Javier Moreno. We'd love to have Javier on tour, but he's not in. But he's not on tour this year. We'd love to see Javier Moreno come back. Diaz down the middle. Montoya into the corner, puts that ball away. 3 serves 2. Lob serve down the middle. Bredenbeck going to go up top. It's a great get by Jose Diaz. Mar with a big setup. Diaz reads that like he's seen it 1,000 times before and puts that ball away. Skip ball by Montoya. Had a hard time getting himself off the side wall and in position to hit the ball. Short serve called by the referee. Second serve coming for Diaz. It's a nice pinch and a point for Bredenbeck and Diaz, serving out 4-3. Kyle Smith from Indiana in the chat box. Nice pinch into that right corner by Diaz. They earn another point. Diaz sticking with the lob down the middle. And a nice shot by Montoya by 38 feet deep. Replay hinder called. Javier Mar looking back like he expected the penalty hinder. Bredenbeck sticking with that hard Z. Montoya comes down the line, cracks that ball out of the left side, side out. 3 serves 5. Nice pass by Diaz down the right wall. Second server coming. Montoya with the ball to shoot. Diaz comes over to cover. Bredenbeck's there on the right side. Mar pinches the corner. Good pickup by Diaz. Good hands up front. Good anticipation. Great hustle. Oh my. And he gets. Oh, and Bredenbeck spikes it into the floor. What a phenomenal rally. That was awesome. And we have an appeal somewhere. I think we're going to appeal one of those gets in the very front court. I think that's going to be really tough to see. Jonathan Clay, one of our partners at Rollout Racquetball, in the chat box. Nice to see Jonathan watching the IRT on a Sunday afternoon. If you guys are looking for clothing, you guys need stuff for your tournaments, call Jonathan Clay at Rollout Racquetball. I'm hearing myself, and I'm hearing myself. Maria Jose Vargas is in the chat box down in Bolivia. Hola Maria, ¿cómo está? How's the baby? Great get by Javier Mar. Diaz with the ball. Mar's there. Great hands. Montoya got a big ball to shoot up the back glass. Pitches to the left corner. Diaz is there. Mar picks it up. What an awesome rally. This is just phenomenal racquetball, guys. If you're not watching this, you ought to be watching this, but you wouldn't know that you ought to be watching this because you can't hear me tell you because you're not watching this. So what you need to do then, for those of you back home can help us out, share this feed with your friends so that they know that they should be watching this. We're all tied up, 5-5. Montoya can't pick that ball up, also can't hold on to his racket.
6-5.
Wow, great anticipation by Javier Mar. Got a half out here at 6-5. Thank you, Richard All, for sharing the feed. Been watching you do that all week long. Richard's a great IRT supporter. We appreciate him watching. Got another California guy in the box as John Ellis has joined us. Watching his guy from the Stockton area, Jose Diaz, here in the final. Diaz tries to soft touch in the on the left side, comes up a little short. Mar and Montoya serving to 5-6.
5-7.
I'm sorry, 5-7. Replay hinder called. Diaz steps up to hit the overhead. Second serve coming from Mar, sticking with that lob Z to the right side, makes it a little tighter. Diaz comes cross court. Montoya off the back wall, comes up a little short.
5-7.
Score's now 5-7. Encroachment call by Diaz. He was about like, he had both feet over the line. He had everything over the line. 6-7. Bredenbeck gonna take this one, gonna go up top. Montoya off the glass cross court. Diaz is there. Mar with the good hands. And great hands by Javier Mar. 7-all. Nice re-kill by Jose Diaz. Yeah, Josh Epstein is right. Not only did he have 1 foot way over, he had both feet way over. Diaz puts that ball way down the right side. They earn a point. We're at 8-7. Bounce get called, half out. 8-7 here on the head pen scoreboard. Travel safe. I'll talk to you. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. A little bit of business to take care of. I see Mike Orr down in Southern California has joined us in the chat box. It's a nice backhand splat by Bredenbeck. Javier Mar and Rodrigo Montoya, they burn their only time out here so that Javier can put his vibration dampener back in his racket. So we're going to take a quick break. Players are on break. We're going to be right back here on the IRT network.
There are no shortcuts to the top. Do you have what it takes? Desire is something within you and only you. For when the ground falls from your feet, will you be the one to rise up? It's a long road to the top, but that's just what it takes to become pro.
When you don't feel like yourself, trust the pharmacy experts at Lewis. From prescription medications to finding the things that make you feel better. Lewis pharmacists know what you need. Count on Lewis and feel better.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the 40th Annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am, our Pro Doubles Finals. Jake Bredenbeck, Jose Diaz versus Javier Mar and Rodrigo Montoya. Score is 10-7 here in game one. I saw Jim Bronson from Toledo, Ohio joined us in the chat box. Dan Marmer down in Cincinnati in the chat box. Good representation from Ohio online today. Second server 10-7. Bredenbeck sticking with the Z. Montoya goes up top. Puts that ball away. We have a side out. 7 serves 10. Mar with the half lob on the right side. Diaz going to bring that down. Just buries the ball in that right front corner. It's a great shot by Jose Diaz. Bredenbeck up top. Montoya with the ball to shoot. Splat on the left side. That earns them a point. 8 serves 10. Lob serve down the middle again. Diaz going to cut it off. Skips that ball in as he's watching the 5-foot line while he tries to hit it. 9 serves 10. One more lob down the middle. Diaz going to go up top with the forehand. Mara way back, brings that ball down cross court. Bredenbeck chases it. Montoya's there as Bredenbeck opens up the entire left side of the court where he chases that wrap. 10-all. Montoya goes cross court. Diaz is there. And Montoya with a great cross court pass again, left to right. Montoya and Mar take the first lead here at 11-10. Great get by Montoya. Bredenbeck going to shoot that ball, going to come up. Ball's called good. And a replay hinder called. I actually thought Bredenbeck's shot skipped, but everybody kept playing through, and we're replaying it anyways. Bill Milbach down in Virginia joins us in the chat box. That's a big skip by Diaz. We might have to go fix the floor after that one. Montoya sticking with that lob in the middle. Bredenbeck going to bring it down. Skip ball by Montoya. We now have a side out.
10-12.
Montoya sails that one, but Mar's there to clean. We're going to get a tripping. We're going to get a tripping call. It's going to be 15 yards. Replay second down.
10-12.
And it's 10 serves 12. Dave Ellis, how do you really feel about that replay call? Skip ball by Montoya. 11 serves 12. Lob down the middle. Diaz goes up top. Mar's going to bring down with the overhead. Bredenbeck shoot right into Montoya. Diaz cuts it off. Montoya skips another backhand reverse pinch. We're all tied up, 12-12. Montoya with the ball to shoot. Flat rolls that ball out. And we're going to appeal that one. Diaz thinks the ball skipped. Referee Scotty Mack comes over to the table, and we're going to rewind here and take a quick look. Here it comes in slow. That's a little faster. In slow motion. We're going to wind that back up one more time. Scotty Mack seeing all that he needs to see. Let's hear the referee's call. Ball's called a skip and a point for Bredenbeck and Diaz.
13 serving 12.
13 serves 12. And Diaz skips that ball, so we still get a side out, or a half out. Hard Z time for Bredenbeck. Montoya goes down the line, puts that ball away.
12 serving 13.
12 serves 13. Encroaching again by Diaz.
13 serving 13.
13 serves 13. Diaz going around every wall. Montoya with the ball to shoot, leaves it up. Diaz is there. We're gonna get a screen or a replay called on that one. 13 serves 13. Diaz with the big ball to shoot up front. Montoya's there, great anticipation. He's gonna get this one too, he's gonna hold up. And he's calling a penalty hinder on Bredenbeck.
Ran his shot. Didn't jump yet. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. 14 serving 13.
14-13, first game point opportunity here for Mara Montoya. It's a tough call for Bredenbeck and Diaz, but he was really close. Nope, nah. Yeah, we had an extra ball roll onto the court. Probably don't need that one.
14 serving 13.
14 serves 13. Game point opportunity here for Mara Montoya. Two bounce get. Game one. Javier, Mar, Rodrigo, Montoya, 15-13. Players are going to take a 2-minute break. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We're going to be right back here live on the IRT network.
years, you've given us your trust, your loyalty, and your support. In return, we've worked hard to provide you with the best in pharmacy, easy and convenient shopping, unbeatable buys, and unexpected finds. It's an honor to serve you, to give back to our communities, and to be a part of your neighborhood. Lewis, your first stop for 75 years.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the 40th annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am. First game goes to Mar and Montoya, 15-13. I see that Nick Irvine has joined us here in the chat box. Bredenbeck and Diaz to serve first here in game number 2.
0 serving 0.
Bredenbeck with the ball, right back at Montoya. Montoya skips it in. Bredenbeck and Diaz on the court, on the scoreboard first. Great get by Bredenbeck. Big shot for Montoya coming up, and he blows it right back at Jake. Jake dribbles it off his racket.
0 serving 1.
0 serves 1. Mars sticking with that lob Z to the right side. Diaz bringing it down into the corner. Mars right there. Bredenbeck covers it up. Good get by Jake. Montoya with the ball to shoot. This is going to be tight. Oh, it's a great shot by Rodrigo Montoya. Diaz was there to cover, but that was a really good shot. One apiece. Diaz brings the ball down cross court. Good hands by Montoya. Good hands by Mar. Replay hinder called.
1 serving 1.
Bredenbeck looking for the avoidable, but Mar had stepped out of the way. I think that's a pretty good call. Two bounce get called by referee Scott McClellan.
1 serving 1.
Montoya serving down the middle. Bredenbeck going to cut it off. Mars right there. Bredenbeck cracks the ball out of the left side wall. We have a side out. Great get by Diaz. Between the legs. Far down the left side. Skip ball by Diaz.
1 serving 1.
Greg Lotz back at Ohio's joins us in the chat box. Lockhart says, hey Dorsey, Diaz tries as bad as you in the court. Well, if I'm Dorsey, I'm probably thinking, hey, I just got compared to a pro player. That's not all bad.
2 serving 1.
2 serves 1. Skip ball by Diaz, 3-1. Diaz goes up top. Mar tries to sneak over and short hop the ceiling ball. Short hops a little too much. Second server, 3-1. Great get by Montoya. Diaz with the ball to shoot, goes underneath his partner's legs. Behind the back by Mar, I think. Diaz with another ball to shoot, goes around all as many walls as he can hit. Montoya with a more conventional ceiling ball. Great get by Javier Mar. Bredenbeck with a big ball to shoot. Good get by Javier Mar. Diaz goes around the walls again. Montoya into the back glass. And Diaz puts the ball away in the right corner, and nobody's clapping. Why is nobody clapping for that? I got one clapper here.
I enjoyed it.
Cindy Tilbury, she's all over it. That's penalty hinder called. Now 2-3. Jesus Navarro watching down in Mexico. Jesus, ¿cómo está? Two serves, 3. Bredenbeck to serve. Montoya. Oh wow, that's a great cutoff by Jose Diaz. I swore that ball was going to hit all 4 walls, and we were going to wait and see what happened. But he stepped right up and cut that ball off, rolled it out. Ball's called good by the referee. Montoya and Mar are going to appeal. So let's wind it back and see what happens. Here we go, let's watch. Reserved by Bredenbeck. Here comes Diaz's shot. Pinches it into the corner, and let's see what the referee has to say. Ball's called a skip, side out. Three serves 3. Great dig by Diaz. Cuts that ball off, puts the ball straight in down the right side, earns a point. 4-3. Diaz checking the ball to make sure it didn't break. Skip ball by Javier Mar. Fabrizio Mora watching back in Cincinnati. Serves down the middle. Bredenbeck up top. Montoya coming off the back glass, goes cross court right into Diaz. And as Diaz has to clear out of the way, he opens up the whole right side for Javier Mar. Five serving 3 here early in game number 2. Montoya down the middle again. Replay hinder called. Got a question by Keith Lewis. Do you guys plan on bringing the IRT back to South Florida? Please check out our website. We do have our Florida event. It is on the schedule for the month of April. Short serve called. Mar with the ball to shoot. Goes cross court, leaves it way up. And a point called on the penalty hinder. That's a failure to move penalty hinder. He doesn't give Diaz room to get in there and hit the ball. 4-5. Wow. What a pinch by Bredenbeck. He was swinging at that regardless of how many people were in his way. Nice pinch by Javier Mar. 5-5, Bredenbeck to serve. great racquetball by Jake Bredenbeck. I like the way Jake changed up that serve. He's been sitting on that hard Z the entire match, and he brought that serve down the middle. Gonna do it again, but come up short. Ball's called passed. It's going to be a point for Bredenbeck and Diaz. 7 serves 5. Diaz tries to cut that ball into the left front corner. Comes up short. Montoya serving at 5-7. There, it's a great overhand reverse pinch by Diaz. Nobody looking for it. Plus, he rolled it out. Javier Moore cuts that ball off in midair, rolls it out in the corner. There it is from Daily Racquetball. April 26th through 29, the Florida IRT Regional Championships will be down in Florida in April. Got to be perfectly honest, I would have rather been in Florida this weekend. We've had a great weekend here at the Lewis Drug Pro-Am, but it is in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and it is January. Six serve 7. Lob serve down the middle. Jake gonna take it off the back glass. Montoya into the back wall. Diaz cutting it off. Mars right there. Everybody goes around the walls. Here comes Bredenbeck. Nice rally.
7-7.
7-7. Great get by Montoya. Diaz with the tough ball off the back glass and breaks the ball in the right front corner. Keith Lewis, I'm extremely jealous. Seven, 7. Jose Diaz to serve.
7 serving 7.
Montoya goes into the left corner, but he leaves it up and gives Diaz a big setup. They earn a point, 8-7. Down the middle again. Montoya comes, bring that one down. It's a replay hinder as Montoya hits Diaz. It's a good call by the referee. I thought Montoya was trying to go into that right corner. Not a shot that he's entitled to. Jason Frank wants to know, how tall is Javier Mar? I don't think he's 6'4". It might be 6'2". He's kind of a tall guy. He just looks like he's 6'4", because Diaz over on that side is only about 4'8". Seven serves 8. Diaz going to step up, cut that ball off, goes cross court. Montoya punches it into the corner. Great get by Diaz. Splat by Rodrigo Montoya.
8 serving 8.
8 serves 8. Penalty hinder called by referee Scott McClellan.
Hold it. Football. Second serve.
Javier Mar out of the box before Montoya hits the serve. It's a good call by referee Scott McClellan. Diaz questioning whether or not it should be a side out or just a second serve. It is just a second serve. Lob serve comes down the middle. Bredenbeck with the overhead. Mar with the ball to shoot. Reverse pinch. Montoya, Mar earn a point. 9 serves 8. Side out. Sandy Rios in the chat box. She says, hi, Cindy. Cindy says hi back. Two bounce get by Montoya. Nice shot from Bredenbeck. 10 serves 9. Big setter from Montoya, goes underneath everybody, reverse pinch. Half out.
10 serving 9.
Two bounce get again by Montoya. Interesting serve by Bredenbeck, serving over to Diaz's side of the court. 11 serves 9. Football called. It's about like the 20th time they've called a football on Bredenbeck this weekend. Good hands by Javier Mar. AJ Bennett in the chat box down in Cincinnati, Ohio. Great catch by Javier Mar. Montoya goes up top. Bredenbeck coming off the back glass, goes cross court. Montoya's got it, punches it into the corner. Replay hinder called. 9 serves 11. Lob down that right side. Diaz got to go up top. Montoya coming off the back glass right at Bredenbeck. Jake punches it into the floor. 10 serves 11. Diaz again up top. Mar gonna bring this one down. Great gets by Diaz. Wow, he covers the court really, really well. That's a great get by Jose. Ten serves 11. Wow, great adjustment by Jake. Points called. Diaz thinks there should have been a screen there, but referee's going to tie this match up at 11 apiece. AJ Bennett wants to know why Jake has so many foot faults. Does the size of your foot really make a difference? It may not necessarily be the size of his foot, AJ. It could just be the size of his stride as he's stepping through the service box. But some combination of that. I mean, you know, Jake's a big guy, right? Jake's about like 6'3". He's a big guy. He's got a big stride. And he's got a big foot. Wow, what a great rally. Replay hinder called. Diaz is going to talk about this one. That was pretty close. I think Diaz had the straight in shot and the cross court ball. I think he had the two shots. I think Mar was just playing him right on the line, and Diaz thought he was going to catch him with his racket. Ball's called good. 11 serves 12. Chris Pierce wants to know how stepping over the line affects the game of racquetball. Well, Chris, I think it's pretty easy. That front line is about, it's about 16 feet away from the front wall. If you are allowed to step over the line, it shortens the time that it takes the ball to travel back to the back of the court. So if you're serving from 16 feet, it takes a little longer time for the ball to get to the back court than it does at 15 or 14 feet. And while we're just talking about fractions of seconds, fractions of seconds means a lot to guys at this level. Diaz and Bredenbeck get a little confused about who's supposed to take that ball, and now Mar and Montoya serving at 12-11. We're going to have an appeal by Bredenbeck on the get by Montoya. So we're going to wind it back here real quick. Check out the instant replay. Here comes the shot from Bredenbeck. Referee wants to wind it up one more time. Referee's got enough. Let's hear the call.
Calls 2 bounces.
Ball's called 2 bounces. Good appeal by Jake Bredenbeck.
12 serving 12.
12 serves 12. Bredenbeck with the ball to shoot, going to go underneath Mar, leaves the ball up. Javier into the corner, great get by Jake. Montoya puts that ball down, reverse pinch for a winner.
12 serving 12.
12 serves 12. Diaz going to step up and cut this ball off with the overhead. Mars right there. Montoya with the ball to shoot, cracks that ball out of the left side wall. They're in a point, 13-12. 2 points away from the championship here at the 40th annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am. Montoya dribbles that off of his racket.
13 serving 12.
Skip ball called. Bredenbeck taking a timeout. Players are going to take a 1 minute break. We're going to take a 1 minute break too, and we'll be right back here on the IRT Network.
There are no shortcuts to the top. Do you have what it takes? Desire is something within you and only you. For when the ground falls from your feet, will you be the one to rise up? It's a long road to the top, but that's just what it takes to become pro.
Ten years ago, our journey began on a court just like this. It started as a vision, a belief that our brand could change racquetball. 10 years later, we're still here, stronger than ever before despite a sport that changes around us. Day in and day out, faced with new challenges and adversity, but we continue to move forward. I can assure you Rollout is here to stay. We can grow racquetball. We will grow racquetball one player at a time. We're not here to be a part of this sport. We're here to change this sport.
All right, we're back. Time is back in. Closing in on the end of game 2 here at the 40th Annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am. Mar and Montoya with the first game point opportunity here at 14-12, or match point opportunity at 14-12. Montoya coming down the middle. Bredenbeck reverse pinch. Montoya gets it. Good hands by Javier Mar. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Champions here at the 40th Annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am. Javier Mar and Rodrigo Montoya. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for us here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I'm Andy Callback. This is the IRT Network. Thanks for watching.